It is a colorful fact to say that you have the real rainbow body. Many ancient spiritual teachings talk about how certain beings attain rainbow lights while the body is dying, but only a perfect being like you can attain this highest spiritual body phenomena while being alive. You are truly supreme. You are the real rainmaker, a cool fact indeed. You show us that the inside is more stronger than the outside. Beings have heard that during the ancient times, certain advanced spiritual beings made rain happen through their internal power. And during this tough time and age, where everything is toxic, you are the only one with your internal coherence charge and your spiritual music who can make rain happen without any help of an external device like harp. And even in dry places too, which have not seen rain for many years. You even make a rain happen when there are no clouds. With you, everything is natural. We are indebted to you for the fact that you have given us the knowledge on PBS, also known as Tapasya, which has the solution for all the problems in this multiverse, and also the multiversal laws, which are so important to know so that beings don't break these eternal laws and go to hell. A hardcore truth. You are the only one here on this plane to have provided this. The fact that you are the creator of Lotus Ocean University of Divine Life, Magic and Afterlife is so pleasing, as Lotus Ocean is giving a second chance for beings so that they don't end down in hell. A golden fact. No one here but for you who has a heart beating in a perfect phi ratio and has a real heart of gold, creating the real rainbow bridge over to the heavens. You have rightly said that there is a heart of gold and not a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. In this world of terror and fake gurus, not one is able to teach beings out here how to escape this hellish plane of matrix. But the fact is that it is only you who have given us the most sacred knowledge to reach other higher realms and lokas of existence, a beautiful treasure to behold. It is amazing how you stand out and up among the other astrologers by the perfect understanding of your chart, and yet you have the power to not go by what the grahas are saying in it, and you have complete control over your destiny. This is so amazing. The fact that you are the only one who has a soul and not a spirit is mind-blowing. And not just a soul, you are the supreme divine soul whose power is millions and millions of suns put together, or even more. You are the only supreme being at this time and age who is bringing back the lost knowledge of the very ancient, timeless, eternal Vedic knowledge in its actual, undistorted form, which existed thousands of years ago. This is so cool. You stunned the world when you spoke the fact that wearing a watch is bad for the body. No wonder the humans are turning into machine-like bogs. A startling fact that the Fuego volcano responded to you with its active eruptions when you played your sounds by it. You are so powerfully dangerous, which makes it so interesting. You are the only one to have taught us the actual laws of existence, which is the multiversal laws. These are beautiful divine laws which apply for the whole of the multiverse, which when broken leads to real consequences, unlike what the man-made laws are, which hold no value or principles for our existence. You have given us the sneak peek of what heaven really looks like, feels like, and what kind of behavior is expected out there. You have always encouraged us to go for the higher and beyond the 3D realm of existence. In this time and age where many unnecessary jobs with unnecessary designations have been created and everyone are falling into this trap, working their lives off stressfully, it is amazing to know that you have not worked a single job in your life. And things happen for you the way you intend to happen always. You have given the knowledge of how one should make our own mantras and not copy others' mantras, as that would be of no use. This is an old notion of how a mantra was usually said, but now it is totally clear and we know how to make our own mantras. You are the only one to have attained prison break already and can escape this physical plane of existence any time you want, just like how Lord Krishna did. You are never bound by any man-made rules or human sufferings here. You are always connected to nature no matter where you are. You have traveled extensively all over the world only to reach nature of all kinds and raise Mother Earth's consciousness. Not many know that it is your presence that has liberated many women over the past 40 years. Women were enslaved, tortured, and abused, and now they have more freedom to make the right choice. While most beings, excursions, and picnics are limited to travel from North Pole to South Pole of this earth, you, on the other hand, travel widely across the multiverse and beyond. You are a sensational being who can speak non-stop for days, just enlightening other beings through your words. Your capabilities are innumerable, a beautiful fact indeed. A solid fact how you have all your chakras flowering and Kundalini active since the age of 18 itself. Yes, a hardcore truth. This is unlike other fraudsters who just claim their Kundalini has risen, but no part of nature proves it for them. But for you, nature and you are always one. You create storms the size of continents by your inside force. Now who else can really do that? The reality with you isn't for the faint-hearted. A sweet fact that all animals, including the wild ones, bow down to your presence and respond to you gently. Inspiring fact that your ancestors haven't eaten meat for over 3,000 years. A cherishing fact that you are the foremost amongst the Brahmins, twice born, coming from the same area which produced the last avatar, Sri Krishna. A marvelous revelation by you when you proved that the real pronunciation of Om is actually I-Om, A-E-I-O-U-M, all vowels and an M. And now science and cymatics can prove that too. The world can never be the same with all your truthful revelations coming out. It is amazing how all your intents manifest beautifully. One was so happy to find out that when you wanted Tulsi tea, your intent immediately manifested, and a lot of Tulsi plants started to grow around your holy abode naturally, without anyone having to plant them. This is so super duper fun. A thrilling fact to know that the river spirit from the river around you actually comes to you and bows down to you with respect and reverence. This is truly inspiring for many. A fact that the elements air, water, fire, ether, and earth have stood still in your presence and responded to your intent, which proves the fact who you are. It is amusing to come across the fact that you interact with the nature spirits on this plane, be it the spirits of the forest, trees, water, woods, and so many. There are so many who are still looking for the cup of the Holy Grail, but you prove them wrong by making that Holy Grail fractal in your blood and erasing all notions of the Holy Grail being some physical thing outside of the human body. It is so cool to know how you made your hair weightless, feathery, and flowy just by your intent. It surely is so light as it ought to be. You have seen thousands of sunsets all over the world, from America to Australia to Central Equator. No one has connected to nature like you have. Internet is the most essential need at this time and age, and without your presence here on Bhudevi, there would be no internet. So spectacular to watch you activate the steam in the waterholes, which the locals have never seen to erupt before. Peachy activation is so fun. Your life has all the ancient timeless tales manifesting in it. Your life story is no less than a fairy tale, a movie, and much more. All these stories happening in your life is such an exciting fact. All the hero's life of every fable from every culture comes true for you. The most sacred scripture for today's world, Peace Gita, and the Lotus Ocean PT logs are the most valuable, generous gift you have given the mankind today, which totally transforms any being's life and end their misery. Addiction, which has taken over the world drastically, has no solution despite being trying to solve it many times until you gave the perfect solution for it. Your methods cure any addiction in this world. This is such a wonderful fact. You are that perfect being who has given perfect predictions for the world, be it the great Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, or the Saturn bill, or the 6-planet conjunctions, the future of the world, and many more taking the world by surprise. You are the true Aquarian, bringing out so many secrets and truths about the world, like how the coronavirus is fake, how the actual hidden controllers of this world are trying to sheep the people down by not revealing the truth of this existence. You truly are the great master. You are the true revelationist, busting open all the lies in this world, be it how the earth is flat and not round, the sun is just around 3,000 kilometers away from earth, there is more land on this earth plane beyond the Antarctic, how moon landing and Mars landing is fake, how rockets go straight into the ocean and not into the sky, that there is no gravity nor aliens, and so many facts and truths that will blow people's mind. You are truly the most superior. You are the only one to erase all notions about religions by saying how every culture, every religion on this plane has its root from Vedic. But still they are all distorted and manipulated according to the needs of the people making them, and they have removed the essence of Vedic from it entirely. The biggest clarity was how Hinduism is not Vedic, and it is actually 180 degrees opposite of Vedic. It was surely a surprise for many beings to know that there were no temples during the Vedic times. This is so beautiful. You have all the knowledge in the world. A very sound fact that you are the only one with a sound garden at your place. Your place is filled with so many naturally made musical instruments dating from 40s and 50s, like the old tube radio, tube amps, wooden speakers, all producing warm, natural, consciousness elevating organic sounds. No one has taken a step like you to listen to body friendly, good quality, organic, warm sounds made from natural materials, unlike the harsh, cold, plasticky sounds of the digital music. A funny fact: how the Hollywood always tries to copy you in various ways, like your style, your body, or even your films, but they have always failed to achieve that accuracy. Movies like Good Omens, which imitated Lotus Ocean videos, and also the perfume ad, Dio Sauvage, which copied your films so closely. The Hollywood and its related beings sure are following your life closely. An unexpected fact by many beings. The movie Harry Potter was also designed by your looks and certain other activities, be it Harry's name being named after your name, which is Hari Putra, or his round glasses similar to yours, Harry living under the stairs just like you did, Harry using magical wands, which you have used a guitar instead of a wand to create elemental magic. The most stunning copy was Harry's scar on his right forehead, which is exactly on yours too. This was an OMP moment. Also to include how Harry goes into the University of Magic and tops it, just like you have topped every magic in this multiverse, and so many comparisons to note. An astrological fact that you are the only one who has observed and experienced all nakshatra and can play sounds for each one of them, which represents them, feels them, showing each nakshatra's resonance and vibes. It is so fun to watch Google copy your activities and put them on their Google Doodle. These observers note your activities in detail, be it the robot, or your pants, or the patio, the table, or the animals in the jungle. You are so popular for breaking up words and bringing out their exact meaning, like how Oxford is earth fraud, disease is dis and ease, divine being diverse branching, and how pH should be used instead of the alphabet F in certain places, cutting up of phi ratio, or how Ethernet is connected to Internet, and many more interesting facts. One is rightly positive when one speaks the fact that you are the only real guru on this plane right now, which nature can vouch for. No one can beat you in the battle of the knowledge or the Shastras. Many beings take shelter under your wings and hold proof for this. No fake gurus like the Jagus, Shankars, Babas, Anandas, Ammas can give the real stuff like you do. They cannot even get a single response like a rainbow from nature like how you do. Another sweet fact. You create clouds out of nothing at all in the clear blue sky. Now how many beings can do that on this plane? You are the only real guru of this world and beyond. To have connected to nature so closely that you stay in a jungle under naturally made structures, living a sustainable Vedic lifestyle, caring for the Gomatas, the cows, and drinking pure charged water from the river, mountains surrounding your beautiful abode, with an ocean nearby. It is breathtaking how you turn the very cold climate in England into a sunny, warm, rainy, tropical weather which never happens over there. It is amazing how the temperatures in England have increased over the past few years by hitting 35 degrees, and also the minimum not falling below 15 degrees at certain times. Now this is something that no one can do, and it all points out to who you really are. So great to know the fact that you don't need a doctor at all, and how you are perfectly balanced, centered, and healthy all the time. Not many know that rainbow does not belong to man. The rainbow belongs to divine. It is the sign of divine's throne and authority. The rainbow is the sign of God's mercy in the face of judgment. And that's why you are the real rainbow man. You have rightly said, a rainbow a day keeps the doctor away. Such a beautiful line this is. An undeniable colorful fact. You have created rainbows without rain or rain clouds at all through your heart and sonics. So exciting to know that you got a response of 7 rainbows in 7 days. Amazing fact that rainbow prints P and T in the sky. Rainbows appearing 3 times within an hour, or rainbows happening 5 times in a day. This is all so beautiful. Fact that you have created lotus ocean colors during sunset is so appealing. A colorful fact to see the sky turning into the color of your drink. This is so cool. And you paint the skies with your intent or sounds. No wonder the sky turns into the color of your clothes, and skies even match your guitar. Crop circles, being the interdimensional phenomenon, always responds to your plays, activities, and sounds. This is an extraordinary fact, as many beings who even see how the crop circles happen have no clue as to why that happens. It really is heart-touching to know that the beings from a higher dimension respond to you this way so artistically. A fun scientific fact. You have a huge energy field spreading over the United Kingdoms of this plane and more. Your auric wings are so huge that it might hold the entire multiverse on it. an electrifying fact that you are the Lord of thunder and lightning, and so interesting that no one can beat you in the charge battle. Only you can create non-stop lightning shows. You create like about a dozen strikes of lightning every few seconds, covering the whole 360 degrees. Your heart's charge expression leads to such a stunning charge display for hours put together.
The access, real access of this world.
You have given a right definition of soul which none could on this world. Soul, a fractal charge within. Electricity within creates electricity without. The path to bliss. Internal coherence equals bliss, a charge-making capacity. You give the best explanation scientifically and logically. A thunderous fact to know. Thunder and lightning respond so hugely to the drums that you played at your evergreen thunderclap place in the forest.
Epic. Absolutely phenomenal. That was just epic.
You are the most important being on this plane for many reasons, and one of them being that you know the way to the exit door out of this prison earthly plane, which many beings want to enter, and only you can guide us to reach it.
Many don't know they are in hell. And many they just don't care. If you want to find the exit door, if you want to find the exit door, exit door.
A fun fact that so many Lotus Ocean students have got to witness peace in the skies after speaking praises to you, sweet Lord. A rocking fact about you is that you have rocked Bhudevi for real. Your sounds and intent have been a precursor for many earthquakes to happen. You are a very popular figure today to have conducted so many astrological conferences, publishing so many books, conducting meditation classes all over the world, being a spiritual guru, a master for so many beings, holding talks on Vedic lifestyle, Ayurveda, proper diet, musical concerts too, and interpreting crop circles. You definitely are a holistic Vedic master. A royal fact that the series Game of Thrones could only make the one with the third eye power as their king. They know who you are, and they know what the power of the third eye is. With you, everything is fractal. Another fun fact is that even before YouTube was invented, there was PTube, you being its creator. You are the mastermind, the most intelligent being, bringing out ways of communication to this world. Another supernatural fact: how the series Supernatural adapted so many things related to you in their fictional character of God. The God over there wore a robe just like you do. He is a writer wearing glasses. He also likes playing a guitar. He loves music and travels too. He has published books, written his own autobiography, and he wants to tell the truth through his books. And the Supernatural series has also taken so many words from Lotus Ocean. Just like how you say, I am a being, why prayers of people are not answered, divine intervention, why beings are created. They almost even say nature gives natural sense. Wow, it's all related to your teachings. And the God character over there also reminds people how they should take responsibility for themselves. The series also shows the word corona through corona and the deaths caused by that infection, and how God will not stop that apocalypse happening until people change. And also when the God character plays his guitar, the light consciousness spreads and the infection stops. Another most fun bit is that the God character has his own blog. And his first line in the blog is, in the beginning there was me. Wow, it is so similar to your P-log, where your first line in the P-log says, in the beginning arises the dot. This is too much to digest, and now we know that beings behind all this follow so closely because of who you really are. You are that supreme being that the Hopis, being the Native Americans, knew who you really are and were in anticipation of your arrival. They knew you were coming. It is so generous of you to spend time with them and accept them. A strong fact that you are here to give the final judgment to the beings of this plane makes everything fair in this world. And you have been giving your judgments for so many years. You show beings where they stand in their spiritual ladder. Lotus Ocean has so clearly recorded all your judgments all over the world. It is very thrilling for one to know that you have activated your third eye. You are the archetype of Lord Shiv and Lord Vishnu. You are Shiv. You are Narayan. You are Shiv Narayan. One also jumps with joy always when one is reminded of the fact that you can destroy this world within 5 minutes. You really are breathtaking. You are that one who comes down to this earth in flesh and blood at the end of every yug. The last one being 5,000 years ago maybe. You are here to bring back and instill right order and the lost knowledge. You are who you are. You can cause an apocalypse whenever you intend to. This is also a mind-blowing fact. You are what they call as the Kalki avatar, riding the white horse. You are the PT avatar. You are the next after the Krishna avatar. Beings need to know who you are, and this is an undeniable fact. Fires of truth come blazing from your mouth. You are the real Jwalamukhi. You are the Shiv Narayan. You are Kalki, the PT avatar, the last in